We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So digging in now, Nick Senzel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Nick Senzel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
In is Joey Votto now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on its way. Hit to short. Torres has it. And there's one down now.
That is third. The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Standing in, Nicholas Castellanos. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. In with it quickly is Gardner, however, and that holds the runner at third. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Senzel, the runner at third. Castellanos at second with one away. And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's gone just 2 for 15. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Fouled away. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Reds 2 and the Yankees nothing. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in now, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch.
That's ball.
Miguel Andujar waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to the right. Moustakas is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Andujar takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Bases are empty, one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Comes set, and the 0-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Reds are on top, 2-0. Digging in, number 4, and it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And he misses again, 2-0. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch popped up. Voit over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Now to the plate, Kurt Casale. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Senzel.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
First and second now, one man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Now looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Come on, let's move him, guys.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Pops this one up. LeMahieu has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. On now to the bottom of the second. The Reds lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's out. That's Bolton.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. First offering on its way.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Line drive, base hit down the line.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seven, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Now in the box, Luke Voit. Was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot to third. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. Reds lead this one 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway. Ready for another chance. Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Yankees, the catcher, Gary. Yankess.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gary Sanchez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they have play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball, that's down. Nope,
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. There's one on the first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. The Yanks held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. Pops this one up. Urshela in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Base is empty here with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, Kurt Casale, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Nick Senzel singled home a run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. A windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. A base hit in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike. Strike taken up in the zone. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Hit hard to third, fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding into the box, Joey Votto. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Votto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
There's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chad Green is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Eugenio Suarez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he takes this one high. 1-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Green has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Runners on first with one down. This is in the air to left field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The first baseman, number 9, Mike Moustakas.
Two gone in the Cincinnati fifth. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded by Moustakas. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Luke Boyd.
Stepping in, Luke Voigt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 4-0. New inning set to get underway. Digging in once again, Aristides Aquino. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Fouled away. A 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The batter, number 4.
Number 4 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Freddie Yankess.
Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Now here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
3-1.
Kirk Casale would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Popped up. Voit waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Reds out in front, 4-0. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready now, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-2 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One 0 count. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And now he has some trouble with it in left. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Matt Bowman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. In now, Torres, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2, the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We're through 6 full. The Reds are on top 4-3. All set for the start of the inning. Now batting, Kurt Casale.
The catcher, Kurt Casale.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Line drive to center field. Gardner is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Senzel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Get 2-0 count, the pitch.
3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Pops this one up. Voigt moving to his left. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next will be the designated hitter, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 2-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a full count now, 3-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds are down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The windup and the 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Hot shot on the ground is short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Brett Gardner stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So striding in, Gio Urshela, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Amir Garrett takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Amir Garrett.
Miguel Andujar will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fastball just missed above the zone.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that
late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's now 6-4.
Pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Castellanos is there. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 2-1 home is strike two swinging. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Torres would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight at 6-4 New York. Tommy Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Mike Moustakas.
So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the dirt here is there, and he's out trying to take second. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 6-4. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Cincinnati, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming to the plate now, Torres. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. One and one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch on its way. This year against right-handed pitching, Sanchez has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Ball one, well below the zone.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Line towards center field. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 11, Gardner.
Next for New York, Brett Gardner. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Bounce to first. Yankess has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Aristides Aquino. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1-0 the count. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in, number 4. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no fight.
1 out, nobody on. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Judge is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Number 3, shortstop, Freddie Yankess.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to third. throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chad Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.